everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long hiatus, but today we're kicking it off with a chat and draw. If you're new to my channel, my name's Rococo. Nice to meet you. If you like my content, feel free to click the subscribe button down below and become part of the Rococonaut family. We'd love to have you. Full disclosure, I sped up this recording a lot. Like, a lot. 6 minutes? No, not happening. This probably took like hour and a half in reality. So, yeah, no, I'm not that fast. I get really picky and indecisive, and then it's been like 20 minutes, and everyone's like, what have you been doing this whole time? I'm like, I don't know. What do you have? I think it's a flower. There's some shading, and, that's about it. It's a process. Though, shout out to people who remember to get their reference photos before they start drawing. I was like 20 minutes into drawing these boots, and I was just yelling at my screen like, why won't you be boots? No. And then, suddenly, it dawned on me. I can Google what boots look like. I don't have to rely on my brain, which has apparently never seen a 3D object in its life and has no time for things like realism or scale or making the boots look remotely like one another. Decently similar. Somewhat similar. Sisters, not cousins. We're eyebrowing it. And yet, my brain and my hands don't want to communicate. It's fine. My main issue, honestly, I think, is that I didn't draw a person in my boots. Because when you draw a person in the boots at like 3/4 angle, part of the boot is covered. You don't have to draw it. But no, I had to be artsy and make them stand alone and aesthetic. I don't know. Why do I do this to myself? But it's cute. So, and it worked with my theme that I was going for. If you haven't seen it on my Instagram, by the way, the general idea is like a stitch patchwork kind of thing. I thought it was cute. It was mostly inspired by like all the baby onesies I've been seeing around recently. Like, they are so cute. Oh, they get me every time. I don't even have kids and I go dress up the dog. Every time. I know. For, an inspiration, I chose babies, spring, and cute. Knocked it out the park. Super original, Rococo. All right. I know. You know what? It's not original per se, but I gotta give myself some credit. It was my idea, it was my design, and it turned out pretty good. So, like, we'll give myself an 8. 8.5 for innovation, okay? 8.5. Yeah, we're being nice. We're being nice today. I did eventually figure out the boots. And honestly, I love them. I think they're so cute. They're doing it for me. By the way, what do you call these boots? I call them wellies or galoshes. Like, I see these and I'm like, that's a wellies, that's galoshes. But what do you call them? Like, you can call them rain boots, you call them rubber boots. Think you can call them rubbers? That might be a different thing. What do you call them? I think I got wellies and galoshes from, like, what my family calls them. I think it's, like, British or Canadian or something in origin, but, like, I don't know. It doesn't match, like, what people around me call them, but that's just what it is. What do you call them? Comment down below. Tell me what you call this type of boot. You wear them in the rain. They're made of rubber. Do you call them wellies? Do you call them galoshes? Do you call them rain boots? What? I need to know. I need to know, you guys. Who out here says the same thing I do? And are there more words? Because if there's more stuff, I gotta know. What if there's something even better? Please, comment down below. Let me know. Yeah? Knowing how these turned out, I genuinely think that these would be, like, super cute on, like, a planner or a scrapbook or a water bottle or like, even if you're not doing like a spring kind of thing, if you have one of those like kawaii pastel vibes, yeah, be super cute. I mean, I know I made it. This is mine. I designed it. Like, totally tooting my own horn here, being like, oh my god, it's so cute. But you know what? It is. It is. And, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be posting it. So, like, I don't know. I think it's working. I'm getting to this kind of like playful, soft energy, but like kind of still like upbeat. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Speaking of feeling it, can we talk about my splash? Okay? I want to talk about my splash. I know it's a little wiggly here on the film, but it worked so good. It is just so fun and inviting, and I love it. Like, oh my gosh. And like, okay, cartoon puddles, like my third weirdly specific thing I love about cartoons. Like, I'm a big cartoon fan. But like, number 3 on weirdly specific things I'm obsessed with cartoons. Puddles and splashes. First is probably gonna be food. If you watch Ghibli films or you watch anime, you know. Like, I would do some serious stuff to be able to just reach in and like pull food out from my screen and like eat it. That, like, on the spot. Screw my allergies. Like, in my fantasy world, like, end me with some Ghibli food. Realistically, no, it wouldn't work out. I've got some pretty severe allergies that would make it not fun. Anaphylaxis and pain, not worth it. But in my dream world, I am up there next to Shihiro's parents turning into a pig. 1,000%. Daddy said he had cash and cards. Like, he's picking up the tab, sit me down, we stuff in my face and turn it into a pig. Yeah. I just want to eat Studio Ghibli food, man. Just let me do it. I digress. I've added my stitching lines here, and I'm starting to add color. Like, do you ever feel like there's simultaneously too few and too many colors? Like, it's always halfway through my color choices that I end up like staring at my palette, and I'm like, there's not enough. There's not. Right, Bev? Why have you failed me? Why have you forsaken me? And then I realized I'm probably just dehydrated and have been staring at it too long, so I take a break and come back and everything's fine, but still, you know, every time. Yeah. Art problems. Anyway, decided to give my shapes a little bit of depth, wanted to go for that kind of like layered feeling. Even though I wanted to be flat and cartoony, I still wanted to have like a slight depth, you feel me? And I'm really happy with this overall look. I think it's really fun and inviting and just, yeah, a little bit of cleanup and highlight, and these wellies are ready to go. Just, mwah, chef's kiss. I know I made it, but nonetheless. Anyway, if you like this drawing, go ahead and check it out amongst its friends on my Instagram. You'll see the whole collection posted there. And if you like this video, feel free to leave a like, a comment, share it with your friends, or maybe even subscribe. It means a lot to see you interacting with my videos, and it gets me really excited to post the next one. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to stick around and watch. It means a lot. Anyway, until next time, love ya!